Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be talking about France versus Italy, which is the best country for you to travel to. So let's jump right into it. Now, both France and Italy are beautiful places. They have both some amazing sights to see, and they both have a lot of castles, art galleries, museums to visit, and they have both quiet resorts that are just based about at night, cafes and restaurants and relaxing resorts. They both also have water sports resorts as well. Both countries are very beautiful to visit, in my opinion, equally as beautiful. But yes, it really depends what you're looking to do. Also, both countries you can get walking tours and cycling tours, and both countries you can get the trains and taxis and local buses or coaches to get to different resorts or towns and cities if you wish to. Both countries you can get optional excursions where you can say visit say a water park or a theme park, although I don't think there are any theme parks in Italy. I know there are in France, but I don't think there are any theme parks such as rides in Italy. But if there is, then you're welcome to let me know. But I've not heard of any theme parks in Italy. Anyway, there's lots of other excursions that you can go on in Italy, like an excursion to say Milan or Rhodes, sorry, not Rhodes, Rome. So it really all depends really on the optional say excursions or the excursions in general. If you have booked a package deal, again you can go by a coach with your most of your meals, but it really depends on the coach tour included, or you can also pay for optional excursions as well, and that's with both countries. You can also fly to get to both countries. Flying times again are not long really, depending on which airport from the UK you're going from, or and another thing is that you can also drive down to both France and Italy if you wish as well. Eating out, again it is expensive for both countries. particularly in Portofino, Italy. It is very expensive. That's in Liguria, and also the south of France, or France generally in general, and a capital city such as Paris is very expensive. Again, there's different types of accommodation in both countries. There's room only bed and breakfast, for half board, maybe some hotels do full board, and you can go on cruises as well to both countries. You can also camp as well in France and in Italy as well, so they do have camping sites. They also, both countries have like studios and apartments and villas for other self-catering options. So yes, there's lots of different ways that you can go on holiday in those countries. It depends really your preferred method of transport. You can also get rail holidays as well to both countries, but it really depends whether you want to also change trains. There's also coach holidays such as Eurolines going to both of those countries, but again it really depends again whether you want to change coaches to go to, say, the south of France or Italy, but or if you need to change coaches in general with Eurolines. Also National Express coaches that go to London Victoria Station from a variety of places in the UK. Again, I think again, a 3-star hotel in Italy is not the same as a 3-star hotel in France. They're both very different. Again, in my opinion, I think Italian hotels generally are better than French hotels, but I did have stayed in one French hotel which is being good, which was the south of France, and I think it was called the Hotel Marseille or something like that. It's near the Spanish border, which was an excellent 3-star hotel, with an indoor swimming pool, and the food and the room was absolutely brilliant. We also had a view facing the sea, which was absolutely amazing. So that was a really fantastic hotel that I've been to in France. But yes, and again, motorway service stations are expensive in both countries. So, and I think you also have to pay to go to the toilet in both countries as well, unless it says otherwise. But generally, motorway service stations are more expensive generally, for having something to eat. and drink, basically, because they're just convenient stops on the motorway, you see. So yes, again, and if you read your hotel descriptions and your holiday descriptions, then basically before you go, then you can find out whereabouts you are and where to get to, say, the nearest supermarket. You can also Google that as well, and say how far it is from the beach, and so you can also Google that on, say, Google Maps, and it also may tell you in the write-up. So I would definitely, before you book your holiday, if you can, find out about the hotel or your accommodation beforehand. Those people that are going out on spec though, if you basically go to your accommodation information, like reception, then there should be some like leaflets and telling you what's around the place where you're staying. So yes, again, both especially southern Italy goes from a variety of UK airports, and also France again goes from a variety of UK airports. You can get package holidays to Italy, not so much with France though, because it's basically with France your flight and then your accommodation, or if you're travelling by coach, then you could probably get everything all included, or a cruise. But again, it's making sure you read your packages to find out what exactly is in your itinerary and your package, basically, before you go. So yes, again, both countries, you can do skiing. You can do skiing in Grenoble, France, and also in Italy. You can go skiing there in the Dolomites, and so there's a variety of ski resorts in places as well. So yes, there's just different types of holidays. So again, it's all about what you want for a holiday, really. You can also get group packages for both countries, and if there's a group of you going, and then it might again work out even cheaper if a group of you are going. So yes, well, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next travel video. which is going to be Portugal versus Spain, and that's going to be tomorrow. So thank you for now. I absolutely love all you fantastic subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed yet, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.